My name is Romy and welcome to my channel. Right now, at this moment, we are in the middle of coronavirus situation where more than half of the world is either under lockdown or in self-isolation. However, some countries have eased restrictions or planning to open up the economies. But in any case, this situation has definitely made us realize what is important in our lives and what is not. But everyone has one main question on their minds. When will we get back to our normal lives? Well, nobody knows that, but I can tell you that the month of May 2020 will bring so many changes in our lives which will make us think, realize, and bring clarity. But before we dive into the topic, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get notified as soon as my videos are uploaded in the future. And please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Okay, let's come to our main topic. 3 retrogrades are happening in a 4-day period this month, starting from May 11th until May 14th. First retrograde is the Saturn retrograde in Capricorn, happening on May 11th, which will last for 4.5 months until September 29th, 2020. Then second retrograde is a Venus retrograde in Taurus, which will take place on May 13th for 40 days until 25th of June, 2020. And then third retrograde is the Jupiter retrograde, again happening in Capricorn on May 14th until 13th September, so basically for 4 months. So what is so important about retrogrades? Well, retrogression is when the planet slows down significantly and reduces its normal pace. The speed really reduces and sometimes it seems that it is moving backwards. Also, some of the times the planets do leave their own house and goes back to the previous one they were in earlier. So when this retrograde will occur, there will be an immense energy shift that will be felt universally. And you will feel that your life has just started to pick up and now it's slowing down again. Let's take today's COVID-19 situation around the world. The speed at which this virus is spreading will slow down gradually due to this retrograde. And most of us will get a feeling that we have conquered the COVID battle. But not everything will be hunky-dory during this time. One thing we should remember, not to let our guards down, because after September 29th, when the Saturn goes direct, we may feel a second wave coming around that time. That means we have to be very cautious and vigilant of our actions and surroundings. Also, the most important thing to remember is that do not plan anything during the days when the retrogression is in effect, given few days earlier and after, that is from May 8th and until May 15th. Take this time to reconnect with yourself, and during this time, meditate, watch Netflix, FaceTime with your family and friends, but do not plan anything during retrogression. I'm saying this because there is a huge energy shift happening during this planetary retrogrades that may heighten your energy levels and drop it hard when you start evaluating your options on the planning front. So this is the time to free your mind and keep yourself calm and connect deeply with yourself. Now let's talk about Saturn retrograde, which is happening on May 11th, 2020. Saturn is a planet of karma and restrictions. And since Saturn is associated with delayed gratification, discipline, and long-term goals, this retrograde will encourage you to rethink your priorities and witness the consequences of your decisions. If you've been messing up and focusing on the wrong things, it's a great time to correct the path and get back on track. This retrograde will help you pull yourself back together and make you get back to work. Now let's talk about Jupiter retrograde, which is happening on May 14th, 2020. With Jupiter retrograde, usually it shapes your life over time, and since this is a planet of adventure, spiritual and philosophical growth, this retrograde will ask you to temper your desire for any adventures or thrills to focus on internal expansion instead. And this Jupiter retrograde is an excellent time to return to studies you may have abandoned in the past or to reconnect with a belief system you used to have. At this time, it's about rediscovering your spirituality. And the last retrograde, that is Venus, is taking place on May 13th, is also an important one. Venus is a planet of love and money. This retrograde will reveal what needs to be improved when it comes to your relationships and your financial state. Even though the Venus retrograde is in Taurus, which is in its own sign, but still it will not be a good time to invest in financial markets. And in case you do plan to invest, it's better to do your due diligence before investing your hard-earned money and take a professional's advice. Since Venus is an inner planet, it has the strongest impact on your daily life. This is the retrograde to concern yourself with most. It's not the best time to make any major financial commitments or relationship decisions. Instead, it's a great time for reflection. All in all, it's a great time to reconnect with yourself, rediscover your spirituality, and reflect within yourself. Please share this video with your friends and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified as soon as my videos are uploaded in the future. Thank you.